He picked up the feature win last night over at the Merrittville Speedway out of Caister Center, Ontario, in the DNS Automotive car number 28. That is Jimmy Lampman. On his outside in the O'Neill's Equipment Club 54 Tobacco number 2, it's the Deuce Lee Winger. Row number 2 to the inside on the Thorold Auto Parts 28C is Doug Crawford. And on his outside in the Cenex SO 47X, it is Kyle Pelrine. Row number 3 to the inside, that sharp-looking 11R, that is Bryce Richardson. And on his outside in the 1R, it's Smokey Steve Robeson. And going away shotgun on the field, Chris Van Meel in the Van Meel Excavating 2 Cool machine.
Jim Lampman, feature winner last night over at Merrittville for the first time in 2015. One of the true weekend warriors, runs Schweeken, Merrittville, and Humberstone every single week, all 3 tracks. Working hard here, trying to capitalize on it. And the guy he battles with quite a lot on Fridays, Lee Winger, who's doing double duty this year. We've seen him in the sprint car last week with the SOS, back here in his most comfortable spot, the straight stocks up front, leading the pack off at turn number 4.
With Lee Winger, Jimmy Lampman, and Kyle Pelrine showing the way. Top 3 will go to the redraw. Steve Robeson and Bryce Richardson will battle it out for 4th as they bring it off at turn number 2. And Robeson will keep the 4th spot for now as Lee Winger and Jimmy Lampman starting to run away and hide. Look at Lampman going downstairs off Winger off 4.
Well, you know what they say, Stephen, confidence runs really high after you grab the checkers, and Lampman got to be feeling pretty good this morning when he woke up in the 28 garage, and looking good tonight. Headed for the redraw as they run right now as Winger really backs it up to the top of 3 and 4.
They'll bring it off the corner back to the stripe. It continues to be Lee Winger and Jimmy Lampman pulling away from 3rd place. Kyle Pelrine, who's pulling away from Steve Robeson and Bryce Richardson. That's your top 5 right now as they have checked out over the rest of the field.
Richardson still looking to get that car back up to speed. Was so dominant the past couple of seasons. Got that flashy paint job. Man, I love the look of that car. Bringing it around off of turn number 2, though, is the Deuce of Lee Winger. And the O'Neill's Farm Equipment machine takes it to the high side of 3 and 4 once again. And man, he is really sliding it in there, Steven.
Winger's got that Deuce machine hooked up tonight. Jimmy Lampman trying anything in his power to reel in that Camaro as they bring it off at turn number 2 one more time down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Bryce Richardson looks like he may finally clear the 1R of Steve Robeson down the back straightaway. He will do so entering turn number 3.
Like, you watch Winger hang the back end of his car into 1. He's like just on the edge of control there each and every lap, barely hanging on.
And Winger pulling away from Jimmy Lampman here as this race continues to come down towards the end. And we bring it off of 4. White flags out. Final go around for Lee Winger. He will split the lap cars of Van Meel and Doug Crawford. Hang on, Lee Winger. He will keep the 2 machine up front. That was a close call with the lap car.
That's a brave move when you got a pure rookie going to the inside of 1 and you just hang it out there. Hopefully he doesn't do what he just did in 3 and 4 as Lampman comes around to grab the redraw position along with Kyle Pelrine, the 2nd-year driver here in the 8-cylinder machines. So it will be Lee Winger, Jim Lampman, and Kyle Pelrine headed to the redraw.